Good morning, everybody. Actually, I wish it was this clean every time I walked in the morning, but alas, not at all. I've just had a vacuum and babies have just been released. I'm going to do a little catch up. It's been a really long time since I had a video out on these guys, and you will see that they have probably doubled in size since you last saw them. They're big, floofy, friendly, and we are, let's see, we're 11 weeks old. 11 weeks in a couple of days. They're 11 weeks Monday, and it's Wednesday morning today. Hi, hello. We've got some toe munchers, some lap lizards, and yeah, fluffy explorers. Oh dear, what a crazy couple of weeks it's been. Anyway, I really wanted to get this out, so I've made time today. I've not had a ton of time to do videos, but yeah, they, you know, I really enjoy making them, and it was so nice to see all the comments from people who really enjoy watching them just on the last one. So thank you. That means a lot, because it does take quite a bit of time and effort to film them, and I edit them myself, and they're not scripted or anything. I just start waffling and off I go. But there's also a certain level of, like, I can't really film when I first walk in because they do make a lot of mess. Or, you know, if you want to see how much mess they make, I could do that. But I do like the areas to have a certain level of tidiness. So we've had a vacuum, and yeah, everyone's going really well. So I'll run through quickly who is who. Okay, who will we start with? I think we'll start with Alfie here. So Alfie is one of the seal Bicolour boys. And we've been weighing them because they actually have their desexing day. So 1.35 for Alfie. Oh. So yeah, what to say about Alfie? I mean, he's absolutely beautiful. He's big, strong, fluffy. He's a decent weight. I think they will desex them at just over 1.3. It's still a little bit, they do have a loose weight of 1.5. They prefer them to be at, and that's after fasting. So that's quite heavy for an 11-week-old kitten. But for boys, they're lenient. So I'm hoping over 1.3 will be okay. So that's Alfie, good chap. And if it's not, we'll just book them in next week. Who's next? Oh, Woolly. Oh, hang on, your tail's on there. Oh, look, we don't need to weigh them all. Anyway, this is Woolly Bear Frodo. He has a really long coat for 11 weeks. You're very floofy. So seal Bicolour boy Frodo. You gonna say hello, Frodo? He's like, no, I'm gonna have a, oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. Yeah, very, very floofy. I was asked the other day about the hair, the fluff, the coat length, and some kittens that leave with these floofy coats, they don't always stay that way. So it's very hard to predict. So that's Frodo, who's just waltzed off. Let's see. Oh, we could do Mish Mish, who is on my lap. Hey, buddy. I might need to put you further away. There you go. This is Mish Mish. He's been a bit of a fan favourite just because he has such interesting colouring on his face. But you can see that it is starting to spread across the whole face. So he actually won't look any different than the other seals in this litter. Oh, he loves a lap though. He's quite funny. He's always been a bit of a lap lizard. So that's Mish Mish. Who's that? Oh, owie. Oh my goodness. Toe muncher. This is Letty. She does have a name. So she's called Players Roulette. So Letty. And we're going to do x-rays on both girls at the vet tomorrow. if they pass their full vet breeder health check, we're actually going to keep them both entire, and they'll go to a friend. I'm sort of calling it they'll go off to boarding school until they're a little bit older, just until I get through the annoyance of the local council. So that's Letty, Seal Bicolour girl. Okay, who else have we got? Hello, Gizmo. So we have, let's see, Gizmo here. I'll move away. Here we go. Beautiful floofy blue bicolour boy. He's the only blue bicolour boy in the litter. Hey, buddy. This litter are just so relaxed and friendly. It's just been such fun. Oh, good chap. So blue bicolour boy Gizmo. And the last one in the litter is the blue bicolour girl. I don't have a name for her yet. She's the last one to be named, so I will think of something. But yep, she'll be going off with Letty to boarding school for a little bit. And it's really nice when they can go together. You're very gorgeous. She's a bit of a lump, actually. She's one of the highest weights in the litter. So I think that's everybody. Oh, and Cupcake, if you're wondering, Cupcake is doing exceptionally well. She's actually the same weight she was prior to getting pregnant, which is fantastic. That doesn't always happen, and that's something that it's a quality that I like to have here, that they can, raise 6 kittens, and by the time the kittens are nearly ready to go, they're back to the same condition they were. She hasn't lost too much of her big coat either. Now, if you're wondering why I keep stopping the film, it's because my phone is full of storage. Or the storage is pretty much full, and yeah, we sort of have to do it in clips. Take some, delete some, take some more. Oh, yeah. Gizmo, you're on my lap. Lap real estate is quite scarce, so whoever gets on first. Good chap. So I'm just thinking what else. So yeah, we're taking whoever my vet is happy to desex tomorrow. We'll take them all in to get their second vaccination and their microchip. It is Victorian law to get every kitten microchipped in the breeder's name first. The state I'm in is extremely strict. I think it's in an attempt to try and get breeders to do the right thing, keep track of everything, but unfortunately all it seems to do is help them keep track of breeders who are doing the right thing. Yeah. But anyway, so they'll all get microchipped tomorrow. They'll all get their second vaccination. I think we'll probably end up having maybe 2 of the boys desexed, and the other 2 will probably be done the following week. And the 2 girls, they'll get their full breeder health screen. And if they both pass, great. It is quite in-depth, so it's not uncommon for girls not to pass. It's sad if I really wanted to keep them, but it's essential. We need to have the healthiest possible cats, here. We have a huge storm warning coming, like damaging winds, really, really bad. So it's the quiet before the storm at the moment. So I thought I'd get this film out before it, bad wind. I'm sort of hoping it will go around us, but we'll see. We have some very large trees near the house, so feeling a wee bit nervous about that. I don't know what it is about my feet, but they just love chomping on them. Oh, and we've got Mish Mish back on my lap. Trying to think of what else I can tell you about them. I'll try and bring you all along with me to the vet. We might not be able to film too much. We've obviously got to respect the clinic privacy. But in the next video, I'll try and have some of that. Now, I have treated them all. We do treat for fleas here, but I think kittens just itch sometimes. So we don't have any nasties. We're very thorough with our parasite treatment. What are you doing over there, Letty? Hello. Letty, you are the worst cereal toe chomper. If you have any name suggestions for this girl, we're trying to keep it in the theme of the dad, who is called Play to Win, which is I think it's even like a casino or a gambling reference, I'm not sure. So we've gone with roulette for the girl, but yeah, I can't for the life of me think of anything for this one. Hi Gizmo, you like chewing my hand? Good chap. So Cupcake, once the litter leaves, she'll have some time off. Again, she's in great condition. She could probably have another litter next year, or early next year. But we'll see how we go. We're have a lot of young girls who will be having, or hopefully having their first litters early next year. So Cupcake will probably be a winter litter again, and we'll just see how we go. I mean, she's done a super job of raising 6 kittens. There's absolutely no hurry for her to have another litter. Is that a good toy, Alfie? I'll have to tell your owner that you like that one. Oh, someone has an opinion. Frodo, he's quite a chatty boy. What have you found, buddy? He's found something. You right there. Often I'll just sit in here and spend time with them. Actually, you'll notice they are still in this room. I really wanted to move them just so they have a bit of exposure to a different area. I don't think it will make a difference at all in terms of when they leave for their new homes. It just would have been nice to perhaps have them in a bedroom, spending more time with me, and get them used to being in a room with a bed, because obviously that's probably going to happen when they go to new homes, but you know, it'd be fine. What happened was I have so much to do for the council, just, you know, papers to write, this and that. I just haven't had time. So I had hoped to move Tiny's litter into this room and move these guys into the other room. I might still do that, but the problem is right now is we're quite close to desexing, and it's not always the best idea to move them into a different area once they've had surgery. So we might next week, we'll see how we go. But it sort of gets to the point where then like the boys will be desexed, and then they won't really need a whole lot of time here. Boys tend to bounce back really quickly. In fact, usually within a week. Often they don't even need that long, but I like to keep them for a week just to make sure there's no adverse reactions to the vaccine. Oh, I had a really interesting question. It was a couple of videos ago about why we, it was about FeLV. Now, I'm just trying to remember exactly how it went, but it was asking, do we vaccinate for that? And I looked up, because we don't in Australia. It's not routine for our core vaccines don't cover FeLV. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I looked it up, and apparently the American vaccines do. And I spoke to my vet, and yeah, FeLV is just not common in Australia. Like, it's quite apparently it's quite rare, especially in among indoor cats. So it's not part of the core vaccination. You can vaccinate for it if you want to, but it's more seen in like rescues. So yeah, not in our F3 core vaccination, but it is in the core vaccination for America. I'm not sure other countries, but yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. So if there was a reason that we needed to, if my vet recommended that I should vaccinate for that, I would, but because it's not recommended, we just don't. So yeah. That being said, if you're in a country and they do recommend it, absolutely get it done. Hello, you two. Oh, hello. Friendly girl. You're just chewing on her foot. Good on you. Oh, I've got a purr. Oh, and if you're wondering what we're feeding, we have Royal Canin Mother and Baby Cat out. It's just happened to be on special this month. Sometimes we feed Royal Canin Kitten, and we have Royal Canin Adult Maine Coon, which I like to put out. The kittens don't usually go for it, but it's Cupcake likes it, and it's good for their teeth to crunch. And we boil the water here because we're on tank water. These little teeth, they are very sharp. Hello. Hello, Gizmo. You're whacking me from the back. Oh, they're so much fun. I mean, they're very rough with each other, but they're definitely ready for their next adventure. I remember a lot of people ask me, do the mums miss them when they leave? I don't believe she will. I think she's pretty over them. I think if they had the run of the whole house, I don't think she would have much to do with them at all. It's just usually when you have breeders who let them go much earlier that things don't go so well for the mum and for the kittens. But when they're this age, and they'll be 12 weeks or at least 12 weeks before they leave, yeah, they're fully weaned, they're fully adjusted. It works out really well. So if you have any questions at all, I'll definitely try and do some film when we go to the vet. I might even see if they can do some filming. I'm not sure, like they're quite busy. But we'll see if we can get something. We might even see if we can get copies of the girls' x-rays. They're in a bit of a bitey stage. Just anything they can get their teeth around, they're just chewing on. So that's fun for my feet when I walk in. I'm also going to add in, kittens are not like puppies. Like for them to be chewing and biting, it's not a behaviour that stays. It's just a phase. So we just give them lots of toys. With puppies, I'm no dog breeder or trainer, but it can become a learned behaviour. So those who are worried, am I letting them bite my fingers? Yeah, a little bit. They're actually reasonably, gentle. Like they're not really digging in or anything. But it's not a learned behaviour, and it won't be, a problem later on. But for owners who have kittens that are chomping them, just get them some toys. Catnip toys work great. Like redirect behaviour. So yeah, if there's any questions at all, if you'd like to see anything in their last few weeks here, they will probably be quite spread out in their leaving. So I know Gizmo is actually staying until I think the 16th or 17th of next month. So he'll be hanging around for a while. The two girls will fly off together. I'm not sure when. That'll entirely depend on my friend who's taking them. The three boys, it will just depend when they can be desexed. And obviously their recovery. But probably a week afterwards. So yeah, I think their leaving will be spread out over probably 3 weeks. So we'll definitely have more videos out before they're all gone. I'm going to miss these guys. It's been quite a cool adventure. Oh, I often have people ask, do the buyers stay in touch? Can we sort of see their progress? I'll do my best to have something out on that. Whether it's a leaving video and then maybe a 6-month check-in. I haven't done that before. That'd be an interesting one. But we obviously have to respect the new owner's privacy as well. most people are usually happy to send a video or if not a photo, so hopefully we can stay in touch. But I'd better get going and get some cleaning and other stuff done. It's I feel like I'm in a kitten kindergarten at the moment. It's a lot to do. There's always something to clean, a tray to scoop. So until then, I'm just trying to think, the next video out I will try and get Gambit's video out. It is in the works, it is happening. It's just been a busy few weeks. So hopefully that will be the next one out. But yeah, until then, we'll catch you all soon. Bye.